Hello, my name is Jason Schott. I'm with Schott NYC and I'm here on Karma Loop TV. I am the COO of the company. More importantly, I'm great-grandson of the founder, the inventor of the motorcycle jacket. The company's been around for almost 100 years now. My great-grandfather started the company in 1913 on the Lower East Side of New York, making fur-lined raincoats, and since then we've progressed to manufacture all kinds of outerwear. To me, the most satisfying part of my job is to actually create something, to create jobs for people who are working in America, manufacturing a lot of the products that we sell, to create jackets. You know, we're not one of these companies that's coming up with ideas and just shipping it off to other people to produce. We're very hands-on. We're in the factory every day, manufacturing, making sure things are running smoothly. And for me, that's a true sense of accomplishment. There's a lot of things that make a great jacket. It has to be wearable. It has to be durable. It's got to be comfortable. You know, you have to feel right in a jacket. There's no sense in putting on a piece of clothing that looks good if you're gonna be fidgeting with it all the time. For that reason, to have leather, it's just the ideal fabric. It breaks in, it conforms to your body, it's gonna get better with age, and that's why we've been working with leather for almost all of our 99 years. I think you can't go wrong with some form of that asymmetrical motorcycle jacket. I think when you try this jacket on, you feel like a badass. You can't help it. There's a cool factor from when Marlon Brando wore it and James Dean wore this jacket. You put it on and it just transforms you. And I think some people try it on and they feel like, it's a great jacket, I can't carry it off. That's nonsense. It's a mindset. And I think that this is a jacket that everybody could have in their closet, and when they're feeling tough, you put it on, you go out there, strut your stuff, and it'll work. It'll change you. My great-grandfather, working with the inventors of the zipper, came up with this idea of putting a zipper into a jacket. Originally, zippers were very expensive. They were manufactured one at a time. But it really became a form of protection. If you think about the military, they were flying in open cockpit airplanes. The zipper became a very functional piece of equipment to block the wind. And so at that point, riding on motorcycles, flying in airplanes, zippers became very important to protect you against the elements. My great-grandfather had the foresight to take this zipper, put it into a jacket, and thereby inventing modern-day motorcycle jacket. We've made jackets for police departments, including the New York City Police. We've made jackets for the military as far back as World War II. We've worked with the biggest rock stars like Bruce Springsteen, and we've worked with the biggest actors like Marlon Brando and James Dean and the Ramones. It doesn't end, and it's great. I think that it's a sign that we're doing something right, that certain styles just stay current. Along with the asymmetrical motorcycle jacket, a peacoat is another jacket that will never go out of style. What we've done with this version, we've modified your classic peacoat a little bit by putting in some leather trim, which is coming down the sleeves. We've got some leather trim on the pockets, as well as satin lining on the inside to give you a little bit more pop. It's a slimmer fit, so it's going to be conforming to the body a little bit more. I think if you look at most of the brands that have been able to succeed over many generations, you have to look at the functionality of the product. There's product that has been built for a particular purpose. If you look at motorcycle jackets and you look at peacoats or police jackets or flight jackets, all of these styles are created for a certain function. And they really transcend trends. You know, that it's something that doesn't really ever go out of style, but it's always there in American fashion because there's a reason for it, because it serves that function. And we've always focused on creating functional product that serves a purpose.
Hi, I'm Greg Chapman. This is Loop TV, and I'm the creative director at Schott. I'd take you through a few classic pieces. We're going to start with one of our duffel coats. This is a slightly longer duffel coat with a European influence. Has the classic horn buttons with a zipper and in 3 variable colours. Very European. One of our greatest sellers. It's a great piece. Another duffel coat that's more military influenced and probably more Americana. Has hemp toggles with wooden toggles and an extra pocket for your iPod, etc. Also, we took away the draw cord and we've added some press studs so you can make the hoods shorter or make it tighter to your head during those bitter winter months. I'll take you through some varsity pieces as well. Schott's pretty known well for doing varsity pieces through the years, and this is a baseball influence, but actually made out of jersey with the classic Schott logo. Good piece. And we've also done a cardigan, and this is again anything from the 20s right through to modern day of a classic varsity sweater. It's quite a heavy wool and it's a nice classic piece. Some of the other jackets we've done, we've got a very strong military influence as we manufactured for the military during World War II. This is a classic CWU, but with a lot of updates, with an extra piece in there to keep you warm and some nice detailing with a swing back. And again, this is in the same category. We've got our N3B, which again has a lot more modern details, extra pockets, extra warmth, more detailing, another classic piece.
Hi, I'm Jason Schott with Schott NYC.
I'm Greg Chapman with Schott NYC, and this is Loop TV.
Reclaim your TV.